everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Before we get started on the Temu haul, which I know is what you're all here for, I did just want to talk a little bit about AliExpress. So recently I have seen a few other of the Temu haulers mention that AliExpress had approached them about being an influencer and working with them. And I also got an email asking me if I would be interested in that. And I have shopped at AliExpress, but based on my most recent experience with dealing with them, I'm certainly not going to work as an influencer with them. I would not in good conscience recommend necessarily that you shop on AliExpress. Like I said, I have shopped and I've had some experiences that were fine where I ordered and, it does typically take a bit longer to get your stuff through AliExpress. They are, if you're not familiar, they are pretty similar to Temu in that it is an online marketplace. So there are a whole bunch of different sellers on there. The difference comes in when you're purchasing stuff from Temu. Temu is the one that ships it. So, other than if it's local warehouse, if you pick items from, 10 different sellers, that's going to get packaged up and sent to you in one package. Whereas with AliExpress, all of the individual sellers ship their stuff themselves. So if you order from 10 different sellers, you're going to be getting 10 different packages. And typically their window for when you're likely to get your delivery can range from a month to 2 months. So the issue that I've had most recently is back in November, I placed an order, and then I also placed an order December 1st, and the items I never received. So the first item, both of them were small, so it would have been just a small package. And the first item was November 22nd, I ordered it. It was expected to arrive no later than January 21st. The tracking information on that item never updated beyond December 18th when it said it arrived in my country. And I never received it. So about 10 days after the latest date I was supposed to receive it, I tried to initiate to get a refund. It's not as straightforward on AliExpress as it is on Temu, so I did have to dig a little bit to find where I even could request to get a refund. Then it said that it gave the seller a couple of days to respond. The seller responded with, that the tracking still shows it's on its way to me, even though there had been no updates since December 18th, and asked me to wait. So I wait, and then after a few days, AliExpress supposedly steps in. Then they said to give it until January 31st. So I wait, January 31st rolls around, I get another email telling me to wait another 10 days. And then that 10 days goes by and I get told to wait another 10 days. And this just keeps happening. It just says that it's still within the purchase protection period. So therefore, since the tracking says it's on its way to me, they want me to wait. I don't know when this purchase protection is supposed to run out. Trying to get a hold of an actual live person is difficult. And even when I have gotten a hold of them, I'm just getting like standard responses. I'm not getting anything. I asked to escalate it and they said there was nothing they could do. They couldn't escalate it. So essentially, I'm just waiting. I don't know how long it's going to take to get the refund. It is not a lot of money. It's a matter of a few dollars. But at this point, it's the principle of the matter. This is ridiculous that something that I ordered November 22nd has still not arrived to me. And it's now March. That is ridiculous. And I'm being made to keep waiting for this item that's supposedly on its way to me. Anyway, so like I said, based on those experiences, I certainly would not recommend AliExpress as a good shopping experience. It hasn't been for me, and customer service has been terrible. So I am not going to be working with them as an influencer. And honestly, I don't know that I'll ever order anything from them ever again. But you know, everybody can make up their own mind. I'm sure there's probably people out there who have had some good experiences, and you know, that's great. I just want people to be aware. I don't know if any of the other Temu haulers are going to be working with AliExpress. The couple that I did see sounded like they were probably not. But just in case you start getting people promoting AliExpress, just know that it's, you know, it's not the same as Temu. They don't ship as quick. The return policy isn't as good. You're often paying for shipping. I imagine if you were returning something, you'd probably have to pay to ship it back. So just wanted to put that out there, just something for you to think about if you're considering shopping at AliExpress. So after all that long-winded message, we will go ahead and get started on the Temu stuff. And as usual, I'll have everything linked in my description box below. I am in Canada, so links may or may not work for you if you are not in Canada. All right, let's get started. So our first item today is a wooden floral wall hanging. Came in a box. I paid $1.80 for this. I did get it with an up to 90% off coupon. The current price, if you're purchasing it, is $16.06. This is what it looks like here. So it does come in 3 different color options, and that is in reference to the color of the flower. So this one is the green flower, there is a beige flower, and a blue flower. This is about 12 inches in diameter, and this is just about 0.8 inches in thickness. The listing that mine was from, you were purchasing just one of these. There are a few listings on Temu where you can purchase 3 of them at the same time, and the price that those are around is about $35. So it is a wooden frame, which is nice, and then these pieces are metal, so this black part as well as the flower is all metal. It does come with the hanger already on it for hanging it up, and yeah, I'm super happy with this. I think it's really nice. I actually went ahead and ordered the one with the beige flower. I probably will end up ordering the blue one too. I'm not sure. I was hoping to be able to get it again with an up to 90% off coupon, but it hasn't come up as an option to choose when I'm in the 90% off section. So I'm not sure. So I did pay full price for the other one that I have coming. But yeah, I'm super happy with this. I think it's really, really pretty. And, you know, I bought something like this before, sort of a wall hanging, and it was very flat, kind of like particle board, I would think. And yeah, it just looked really, really cheap when I got it. So the fact that this is actual, you know, a wooden frame and metal pieces, I think this looks really nice. So yeah. The next item that I got is a marker storage tote. I paid $12.44 for it, and it is still $12.44 for the size that I got, which is a tote to hold 80 markers. It does not come with these markers in it. It is just an empty tote. You can also get it for 36 markers for $7.80, 48 markers for $8.63, sorry, or 60 markers for $10.59. So the markers I got before I did haul, and they just came in this little pouch. I had tried ordering a plastic insert that I had hoped to put in this to be able to hold the markers in place better, but it didn't. It was configured differently, so it was shorter and deeper than this bag, so it wouldn't fit in the bag. So I went ahead and got this. So it is nice. It has little locking clips here on the front, and then you can just open it up, and then you can just pull them out. This part here that you can see through the plastic, that is a grid inside it for holding the markers in place. So I did go through and I put my markers in a numerical order. So yeah, super happy with that. The quality seems really nice, and it does have a little carry handle on top as well. So yeah, so I am really, really happy with that. It's going to be a lot more convenient to use these markers in this kind of container over the little bag that came with them. So yeah, super happy with this and definitely would recommend it. The next item that I got was a coloring book. I paid $6.36 for this. I have gotten a few different price adjustments on it. Currently it is $5.53. It is about 8.3 by 8.3. The pages are single-sided, so don't have to worry about it bleeding through. I mean, you might want to put something in between. Now, they have this book in multiple listings on Temu. The photo for this one did actually have Coco Wayo on it. It doesn't have it on the outside, but it does say it in here. I honestly don't know for sure if it is Coco Wayo, which I'm sure a lot of you like me had never heard of, didn't know anything about it. And then I saw on, I think it was another haul or it was on TikTok, but apparently these had been all the rage on TikTok, the coloring books by this Coco Wayo publisher or group. I'm not exactly sure. So yeah, I actually ended up getting this by accident. I had put it in my cart back when I bought the markers initially, and then it had went out of stock. So I ended up getting a different coloring book, which I hauled at the same time as my markers. And then recently I was checking out, and apparently this had come back into stock. So it was back in my cart and I didn't even notice. So yeah, it's cute. Pretty simple looking pictures. I mean, I don't know. Just girl stuff. So yeah, it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fun to color. It does give me a variety, more so over what the last coloring book was that I ordered. So I guess that is good. Before I continue on here, I do want to say I will be uploading another video with collaboration with Irresistible Me Hair Company. They have wigs, hair toppers, extensions, ponytails, a wide variety of things. I have worked with them twice before and they asked me to work with them again. So that video will be coming. I got a new topper and I'm super excited about it. So be sure to check out that video if you have time. I would really, really appreciate it. The next item that I got was a Sanrio water bottle. I got this for $6.84. I think it was in with the up to 90% off stuff that I could have chosen. And so this is the box here it came in. If you were to purchase it now, this specific one is around $14. On the listing, they do also have Hello Kitty, Kuromi, My Melody, Cinnamoroll, and Pochaco versions, but all of them are around the $18 mark. It's just the Hangyodon one that is a little bit cheaper. So this is what it looks like. It is super cute. This Hangyodon is my daughter's favorite Sanrio character. I'm not really sure why, because he's a little goofy looking in my opinion, but this was actually something she saw in the Miniso store. I don't know if you guys have heard of Miniso, but it is a store that has a lot of stuff from China or Korea. I'm not 100% sure, but it has, you know, Sanrio stuff. It has lots of anime kind of related stuff. So she saw this in the Miniso store and it was $17 or something in there. So she ended up deciding to leave it. So when I saw it on Temu and I could get it for the cheap price, I went ahead and got it for her. So it is a BPA free Triton bottle. It has two different openings for you to drink from. So the one side here has a straw, and then the other side is just a spout. It does have Hangyodon on it and a little I was gonna say, yeah, octopus. I think he's an octopus. And then the back has Hangyodon and tells you, while Hangyodon's good at making people laugh, he's actually a bit of a lonely romantic. And then it also came with this strap for carrying it with. And this is actually able to hold hot beverages as well. So that's kind of nice if you want to. My daughter said she probably wouldn't ever do that. She's been just using it for water to take to work with her. So I had to steal it from her today for the video. So she had to take a different water bottle. But yeah, super, super cute, and quality seems really, really nice for it. The next item that I got is some Sanrio stickers. These are not for my daughter, these are for me. I paid $1.80 for these, and they are currently $1.87, and you get 5 pieces. They are stickers of the character, the Sanrio character, Pochako, which is part of the Hello Kitty franchise. So they are silver metallic stickers, and they are just under 2 inches in size. So 5 different ones of Pochako, different poses. So yeah, I think these are super, super cute. So there's this one and this one. This one. Yes, you guys probably think I'm crazy, but I just think he's so adorable. And this one. So I'm thinking I'm going to put them on my car, but I mean, you could put them on your car, you could put them on a window, you could put them on, you know, a tablet, your laptop, whatever. You can put them wherever you like. So I just think Pochako is the cutest little dog. The next item that I got is a beaded necklace. I paid $4.44 for it. I did get a price adjustment. Currently it is $4.66 for the 20-inch length necklace that I got. This is it here. It is also available in a 16-inch length for $4.40 or an 18-inch length for $4.61. The listing says it's made of 925 sterling silver 6mm beads. I am really disappointed in this. I feel like it feels very, very cheap. I don't know if you'll kind of hear. I don't know. To me, it doesn't feel like plastic. I mean, it doesn't feel like silver. It feels like plastic, and to me, the noise it kind of makes when the beads kind of rub against each other very much sounds like plastic. So I'm not super happy with it. Yeah, it's not what I was expecting at all. It does have on the little tag S925, but yeah, it does not. I feel like if it was silver, it would have a bit more weight to it, and it's like super, super lightweight. The other thing is, the beads ended up being bigger than I anticipated. I was kind of wanting it to go with my beaded Pandora bracelet, this one here, but as you can see, the beads are bigger. So I'm not sure. I might try and order a different necklace that has smaller beads. I'll have to measure. I thought I had checked before. Apparently I didn't, or I didn't check properly, because I thought I had checked before what size these beads were on the Pandora website and then ordered the same size, but clearly not. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Am I silly? Probably I am. I'm probably silly to think that I would have gotten a silver necklace for $4.44. I don't know, guys. It really just feels cheap to me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that I would recommend it. I mean, it is pretty. It is pretty, and I like the length of it. I think it would be a good length. I will throw it on here. So let's just see. Maybe if I can get it done up. So yeah, I mean, it's okay. I'm so indecisive. Yeah, I think I'll be returning it. The clasp on it doesn't also move very well. I thought it was completely stuck to begin with, and then I finally was able to get it to move. So yeah, I think this is going to be going back. The next item I got is just a cheap fashion ring. I paid $2.43 for it. I did get a little price adjustment. Currently it is sold out. When they had it in stock, they had it in ring sizes 6 through 10. It is just made of an alloy material, and then it's got a synthetic topaz and then rhinestones. This is what it looks like here. So it is kind of a gold color, the ring part, and then the center of the flower is the synthetic topaz, and then rhinestones around as the petals. I do think it is quite pretty. My only thing that I didn't really like about it is the fact that online it looks like such a significant difference between the center stone and the rhinestones. Like, it just looks so much more vibrant a color, the color of the synthetic topaz, and I feel like it looks a little kind of washed out. So yeah, I like it. It's pretty. The other issue I do have is that it does already have a little bit of a blemish on the back of the band, so I definitely don't think it's going to last very long, but I don't know. I like it. It's cute, so I definitely figure I'm going to keep it, but yeah. The next item that I got is some lip sugar scrub. I got the 2 pieces for $5.29. They are still $5.29 for the 2. And on the listing I purchased it from, raspberry was the only flavor or scent that you could get. There are other listings on Temu that have that, you know, packaging and everything looks very similar, but they have different scents. I know there was, I believe, vanilla, maybe a cherry. I think I saw a watermelon. So just a few different ones. And I'm trying to think, does this say how much is in it? 30 grams. So you get 30 grams of lip scrub. This is what the little container looks like. And then that is what it looks like inside. Now, I've never used lip scrub before, sugar scrub before, but I felt like when I used this morning, that there didn't seem to be a lot of sugar in it. I don't know if that's what sugar scrub is like, or whether it maybe further down into it will have a bit more, but I did like it. I used it. It did make my lips feel smoother. I've been having dry skin on my lips, and my mom also was complaining of that as well, which is why I got the pack of 2 so I could give her one. But it does smell nice. I really like the raspberry scent, and you know, it probably did the job to a certain extent. Is it as good as another lip scrub? I don't know. I haven't used other ones. I feel like maybe this one might be a little light on the sugar scrub part and more just like a lip balm type thing. But there was some granules in there, and maybe it'll be more as I go further into the tub. The next item I got is some Lakerain, I'm not sure how you pronounce the name of this, cushion foundation. I paid $6.59 for this, and it is still $6.59. You can get this in 3 colors. They have porcelain, ivory, and sand, and I got the ivory color. So this is what the container looks like. And when you open it up, you do have a mirror, and then there is a little sponge here, and then this is where the product is. This was covered in a foil sort of seal on it that I had to peel off. So I really like this. I have purchased this. I can't say it's the exact same because it is a different color, but I did purchase this before. This one, when I got it in porcelain, and I felt like I really like it, but I felt like maybe it was a little too light. I feel like it maybe ends up looking a little whitish on my skin. So this is what the porcelain one looks like in the container. which honestly doesn't look a whole a whole lot different than the ivory, in my opinion, in the container anyway. So it is, maybe looks a little bit darker. It definitely does go on a little bit darker. It's certainly not dark by any means, but it's definitely is darker than this one. I will still use this one up because I really, really like it. I think it must be pretty popular because when I got this one, it sold out just after I had gotten it. And then when I had wanted to get a different one, I was going to get the darker color, I went back looking and they didn't have it. And so I just checked every so often to see whether or not they'd got it back in stock. And then eventually I did find this one here in the white container. So they go on the same, they seem to work the same. So I think it is just strictly a change in the color of the packaging. So, but yeah, I really like these. I really recommend it. You may have trouble finding it though. It was still in stock when I checked just before doing the video, but you know, things go in and out of stock all the time on Temu. The next item that I also got with an up to 90% off coupon, and it is a curling iron. I got this for $2.24. Currently, if you wanted to purchase it, it is $10.49 for the size I got, which is the 1.25 inch or 32 millimeter. They do also have a 1 inch size or 25 millimeters for $14.72. This is the curling iron here. So it is ceramic coated on the barrel. It says it heats up in 10 seconds. We can try it. Let's see. I honestly don't know how you would know. Because most often if you have curling irons or things like that, the light flashes as it's heating up and then it stays on solid once it is to temperature. This doesn't do that. So I don't really know how you would know if it does heat up in 10 seconds or not. So this just has 2 temperature settings on it. If you slide it down the way, it is 170 degrees Celsius and up is 220 degrees Celsius. And then to switch it off, you're just sort of having this sliding button in the middle. So I did kind of give it a try. It curled my hair. It feels okay quality. Definitely better than that comb thing that I had in my last video. That thing felt literally like a toy. So this does feel a bit better than it did. But yeah, it's certainly not any kind of fancy curling iron, but it'll do the job. I just want to be able to curl my hair in my own hair and have it look like this. I mean, I still won't have much hair if I do that to my own hair, if I manage to get this look, but yeah, that's what I would like. So we're gonna try. The next item I got was some Sanrio pajama pants. These were for my daughter. I paid $14.15 for these. I did get like a couple of cents in price adjustment. Woohoo! But currently they are $14.15. These ones are listed as Asian sizing and they have a size medium through extra, extra large. I got these for my daughter and these are the extra large. So these are tiny. It said that the US equivalent of the extra large was a size 6. My daughter is around about a 6 or an 8, around about there. They are elastic waist, so they do have plenty of stretch. And yes, these are Hangyodon, that same character that she likes. And the material is nice. It's 97% polyester, 3% spandex. So it does feel nice and soft. And it doesn't look super shiny or anything. It doesn't really look super sheer, but my daughter did feel like they were a bit sheer. She said that she, wouldn't be able to wear like dark colored underwear underneath them. She would have to wear a light color. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. They don't look super, super sheer right here, but you know, she did try them on. She said they fit fine and she likes them. They're comfy. But yeah, she just feels like they're a little bit on the sheer side. So just keep that in mind if you were considering getting these. And the fact that they are so small. I mean, this is extra large. Like, come on. How is this an extra large? The next item I got is just a V-neck t-shirt. I paid $13.79 for this. I did get a price adjustment. Currently it is $13.13 for the black color. This is a repeat purchase. If you watched previous videos of mine, I did haul a few videos back a fluorescent pink t-shirt, and this is from the same listing. So as well as the black, they've got the fluorescent pink, they've got a lake blue, a red, and an apricot. They come in plus sizes, 1XL through 5XL, and I purchased the 4XL. It's 95% polyester, 5% spandex. Nice soft material. I really like the feel of this material. You'll see it on the try on. I did do the try on, and it is hard to see the black on a try on to kind of see the details of it. But yeah, I do like how this fits. I like the length of it. I just think it's a flattering t-shirt. I mean, it is just a plain t-shirt, so it's nothing too exciting, but I do really like the material and how it fits me. So yeah, I do recommend these. The next item that I got is a cable knit cardigan. I paid $31.77 for this. It is currently $35 for the green color I got. It is also available in black, purple, and avocado color, which is like a chartreuse, a kind of greenish color. It's available in plus sizes 1XL through 5XL. I got the 4XL, and it is 100% polyester knit. Give you a little bit of a closer look of the fabric. It is super soft. I really like it. It's not at all itchy. You'll see in the try on clip it is quite long, so it does have a hood, and it is long sleeves with a cuff, and then the bottom hem is also got the same kind of cuffing. It does not have any buttons on it. It does have pockets. It has one on each side, so that is kind of nice. The only thing I will say is the pockets are pretty close to the opening. So when I first put it on, the pocket was kind of sitting out. So it might be something that you'd have to fiddle with every so often. Or what I think I might do is just, you know, put it down flat, kind of figure out where it's supposed to be, and then maybe put, you know, just a couple of stitches at each bottom corner of the pocket just to hold it in place. So super happy with this. The only negative I would have to say, and it's not really a negative, the color online just looked a bit more of a vibrant color. It definitely looks more muted in person. It was more of a real bright Kelly green that it looked like online. So I still like it. It's just a little bit more muted than I was expecting it to be, but super soft sweater. Quality of it seems fantastic. I really do like it a lot. And yes, it is really long. I like that style. I know there's people out there who don't like that. My mom is short. My mom's only like 5'2", so she does not like things that are super long. But yeah, it's a style I do like. So yeah, I recommend this. The next item that I got is a repeat purchase. It is this blouse here. I previously got this in the white color. I paid $2.33 for this, so a super good deal. That was with an up to 90% off coupon. And currently, if you wanted to purchase it, it is $17.12. So white and black are the only two colors that it is available in. It comes in plus sizes 0XL through 5XL. And I got the 3XL. It's 100% polyester. The listing says that it has no stretch, but like I said last time, there's definitely some stretch to this fabric, which is really nice. So it is like a V-neck, has the lacy kind of bit there. You'll see it on me in the try on clip. I really like how this fits. It has the option of having the sleeve down. It's about 3/4 length, or it has the little button with the loop. I have the other one done up, so you can have it up like that. And yeah, it's just super, super nice. I really, really like this. I feel like it's so versatile, you know, easy to wear it with jeans, would look really pretty, and you could definitely dress it up by putting it on with a pair of slacks. So yeah, super, super happy with this. The next item that I got was just a small wallet. I paid $9.92 for this. The listing no longer seems to have this color available that I purchased from, but there are other listings on Temu that have the same wallet. So this is also available in black and a burgundy color. The black is currently $9.40. The burgundy is $10.65. This is made of genuine leather. So it has a snap opening there, and it has space for 7 cards. So you've got slots here and slots over here. It has a divider here where you would put your bills, like your dollars. And then it has the zippered part for your change. So it does have a little bit of stuff in there for, you know, just for the shipping process. It does have the little tag saying that it is content is made of leather. So super happy with this. I will say that if you search on Temu for, like, if you searched by the photo for this, you're gonna get a lot of listings come up, and then there's gonna be a pretty big range in the price. Well, I guess it's not pretty big. So the listing I bought this from, like I said, it was around about $10. You can buy ones that look like this on Temu for like a couple of dollars. Those ones are not, those ones are faux leather. They're not genuine leather. And then the ones that are more expensive are ones that say that they are genuine leather. So who knows for sure? I mean, it smells like leather to me. It feels good. So I don't know. It could be faux leather and they just charge more on my listing. Who knows? But I do like it. I think it's nice. I'm not 100% sure if I am going to keep it. I should say this has the RFID protection. So, you know, like someone shouldn't be able to skim credit card information through your wallet. So it should protect your cards. This color isn't quite what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be a little bit lighter. So I have ordered a different one that looks like a lighter color. So I may return this one or give it to somebody and use the other one, but I'm not 100% sure. But quality wise, I think it is very nice. I like it a lot. I like the amount of space there is for cards, and yeah, quality seems really good. All right, and our last item for the day is a crossbody bag. I again got this with an up to 90% off coupon, so I got it for $4.24. The current price for it is around about $33. So it does come in a little dust bag. And this is what it looks like. So as well as the brown color, you can get it in a blue, coffee, green, gray, and a wine red or burgundy color. And then they also have black. This also is made of genuine leather. It is about 9.4 inches wide and about 7 inches tall. It comes with 2 straps. So you've got a short leather strap that you could, you know, just carry it in your hand or just over your arm. And then you have a crossbody strap. The crossbody strap is the leather on the one side, and then it's like more like a canvasy kind of material on the reverse. The main pocket here has a zipper pocket on the one side and then just a slip pocket on the other. And then you also have a section here and there, so 2 other sections that just closed by a magnetic closure. And then on the back, you do also have this zip pocket, which is an okay size. It's not huge, but yeah, it's basically the size of this here. So yeah, super happy with this. The only comment I have on it is the fact that from the listing, I thought that it was gonna have silver hardware. I thought it looked silver in the picture, and it's not. It's gold, obviously. So I would have preferred silver, to be honest, but I guess maybe, especially with this color, maybe the gold probably goes a little better than the silver would have. But yeah, so in these swivel, so you would just hook them on, you know. Oh, that's hard. That's hard, or I'm weak. So yeah, just hook it on there, hook it on the other side, and yeah, you're good to go. So yeah, nice. This definitely, you can smell that this is real leather on this. This is probably never going to get used by me. I really like crossbody bags, so that is definitely how I will be wearing it. But yeah, I thought this was a cute little purse, and you can't beat it. $4.24 for a leather purse. I mean, yeah. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It was so nice to have you here. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day and that you have a wonderful weekend. And again, if you can check out my Irresistible Me collab video, that would be wonderful. I would appreciate it very, very much. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. All right, we will go, and we will see you next time. Bye.